Game time. What I want for Christmas at the same time when it's game time, but with you be at the same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch star, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella for his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get there to catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass for the fly me summer. Hungry for it, see it, when I run my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. You gon' believe me? They from brown skin, real cheetah. Got a good door cheetah, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, and a white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Pretty throw here to start. On it quick, and they bring it down. Brown begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. A run for no gain, doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long, coming up.
Stop right at the line. Might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and long, Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Big lines, Kate. Big lines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When the quarterback's big knives move to his secondary read, and so often at the tight end, it's incumbent on our defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down, it's a great defensive effort to do it.
As we kind of expected, it surprised to see him go for it. He headed off after he threw it over on bounds.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. An advisable mindset as they turn it over on their end of the field.
First go on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in a bad play, but every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little long. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
He was able to get this down to the 13. He come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Inside the red zone. Williams. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Gibbs on 2nd down. The center gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You need to call this portion
Gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. And he's got it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taking down to 2 on 3rd down. He's got himself a 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout there first. And after using an early
Office niggas talking crazy, blame it on the drug. I don't go nowhere without my gun. I got 'em in the club. Let me fuck you with my chain on. Baby, I'm a thug. If I on this beat, they throw him a party, Mr. Ruggs.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Try and see if she can help me get it cheaper than a plug. If I let you run up
From the gun,
get that off the lug. If I
He's going to take this in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him. And it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody in this defense overlooked playing, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
I'll try for two. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I'm out of town, sleep with my niggas, cause I remember when we went shit. I was a wild card, used to go on hits, then post back up in the bricks. Like
And before they can break the huddle, we hit the end of our first quarter.
And don't
Our
question me
score,
about nobody who ain't with
6-0.
bitch.
We're back to
Tweaking with
Ford
my
Field
niggas, we be
right after
spinning
this.
just because.
God, please forgive us, we've been sinning just because.
We don't need no reason, we gon' kill him just because.
They mad because we winning and still giving niggas the flux.
I fell out with my cousin, I ain't kill him cause he blood.
Don't mean I
Could have been
paranoid,
7 if they
just
tried to
I'm
point
not in the
after, but
hood.
instead,
Walking
they
down
only
11,
called
don't
him to
kill
put
him
this
just
away.
because.
Don't think because I'm rich, I ain't
Moore
gon'
with a
switch
return.
blood, bitch.
This makes it up to the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it and will take over at the 17-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Purdy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. He won't get back to the line. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Purdy trying on 4th down. He'll miss the catch. And he's shackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, left side to McCaffrey. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Off the play fake. Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers tie it in the final minute of the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2.
6.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest pass for 2 points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down. Just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Finds his man. It's Allen Ross St. Brown. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of 40. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have 1st down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Looking to throw. Downfield, and Tisserand has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up to the air now. Downfield is fine, safe route. Their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit offense to the line. It's first and 10. He's on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up for 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him to at least the middle game with space to add after that. I think that's a good jump. It was merely a big play.
Off the throw here, it's 3rd and 2. That's complete to Sloan. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
I'm like a waitress in the trap. I got something to serve.
Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sets out behind the line. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big, untested, like home, gritty pass right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now try it right with McCaffrey. And this one does not get close. He stopped at the 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. He can average that type of yards per carry. That's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And this one's brought to a halt at the 36-yard line. Come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. They've got 1st down here from the 36. The 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This guy loses yards. The extra blocking sure doesn't spring out the wrong way into it, bro.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends. Tiger package comes on the field. field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play action now with Purdy. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. First down from the 42. Purdy setting up that play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on the first down.
There's no runs. There's no proverbial route trade case. It takes more trust than throwing it out route. If you're throwing it to a spot you believe it, your guy can get there.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call. That run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Every side, save it for later. That next third down comes.
On the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Doc, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first, but you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
They did it! He made the interception! Ryan Branch has it! And he has it up to the 9-yard line, ball going down. When you look at the scoreboard, partner, they trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about whether or just 2 points when they were available.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He's going to have about 2 with 2nd down now. Again, it's Gibbs. This one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm pulling out the chain, better yet, I'm the truth. I keep the
Looking to throw.
street up in the booth. I got so many whips, I can roam you.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Get some good space on that run, Brock. Gets the game base into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. If you get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They get to Gibbs on the option. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. Could not afford to lose yards there. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Too short. Quick stop on defense. Bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Hey, go for it. Can we get one more shot if you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. We're on the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Sending it to pass. This is going to get into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Here comes Junior Gibbs. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. Detroit calls timeout mid-second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to throw.
They like to say it's about the Jimmys and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn completion. The Nets gets the 1st down.
Look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen passes. Well, at least they used to. And you want to track that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing line. You couldn't do it on that whole field.
The incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. The Lions jump in front now by 5. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Garindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
I wanna pick you up, smoke one, and go have lunch.
Here he goes, one final shot.
All of my bitches forever, now we ain't together. But she
But
do
the
it all
body
the
on the
time.
run for his team.
Chop on the dresser.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And there was no easy knock. It took some white knuckling until the...
Nowadays, you can't pay a nigga to keep it real. I'm kicking niggas up out the spot like Uncle Phil. I'm smoking, yo. I'm smoking. Watch it. I'm smoking. Drinking. I'm smoking. Hell yeah. I'm drinking. I'm plotting. I'm smoking.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
16 zips.
Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Great job there by the coverage team. They're getting down as well. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. That's a very stout move. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Shot from the 39. They come up on first and 10. Opening carry of the game for the Personal Christian McCaffrey. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, 49.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
First and 7. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds, pick up a modest gain.
Still run here with McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one, and he'll set up third down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Taking off and trying to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. That's the way you want to roll this first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 for them. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13th line. Here's Purdy, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds but he got the first down, so it's going to be first and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. As they go to work on first and goal.
And I got me some stripes like I keep it on me. And I don't believe hype. All my soda gets spiked.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. And now after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
These bitches trying to get my nigga hit. I'm a buster on these hoes. I'm a buster. I can't be scared of man.
It's going to be caught. Some of the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0.
And I say, fuck all the rules, rather fuck your baby mama. And I say, bring
So
all the
now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, talking down 23 yards.
These hoes will smash on one of your niggas and be very proud.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Right to the air, here's God. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
These bitches switching, trying to get my dick a hit. I'm a buster on these hoes. I'm a buster. I can't be scared of none of you niggas. Y'all some snitches. I got some girls that trying to scrape my
It's gone.
These bitches switching,
And this
trying
ball
to get my dick a
incomplete
hit.
on third down.
The offense couldn't seem to get anything going that time. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the Eric throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to come to the end.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he will score! Touchdown, Lions. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, we'll chase the points now. Try to get things tied up.
You'll set up for the two-point conversion.
I speak pain, I spit power.
On play action.
Breathe flowers, follow me through the
In the end zone and interception. So after the touchdown, it's Bates that kicks this one away. This one taken at the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of 25.
I'm still on my focus. I'm just coming out, homie.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Stopping yet. No, my album ain't done it, ain't dropping
The
yet.
drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. second down and 9.
Do it now. Working the ground zero. Tell them it's ground zero.
To throw is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Kidnapping.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was facing the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go with Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down. Taking his chance here. Playing with the lead. Well, it works out for them. Now it's McCaffrey. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
All of that murky like JC
Second down and 8.
It's a kilo to a milligram.
I'm still a man, or it's a killer can.
Play fake to McCaffrey.
Here's
all left. Wide open. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. The quarterback is in complete control. They got to see if they can finish this thing off.
To work his way forward for the 3-yard. Rodriguez into the So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back to the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as the second half gets underway. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 4-yard
So y'all done motherfuckers. The boys are back at it. Come on, the boys are back at it. So line them up, shoot them down. Do it now. Fucking it's ground zero. Tell them it's ground zero. Line them up, shoot them down. Do it now. The boys are back at it.
Here's Goff. Down the
whole Taliban
field, he's
hit
got Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Gonna air this one out. That is knocked away. Good coverage there. Defensively all over us. And it'll be second down.
Get it. Stay up on my video.
They just continue to impress me this entire game. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away. And you just can't say that these guys compete on every play.
A big play and a much needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
All I did was run.
On their first time out. And they're going to chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Money is the object. Hot shit, bitch, I got a song on my own. Sick nigga with no diamond, rich and million, wash and run. They just talk about they got it. I'm the upper echelon. No, bitch, I'm
Throwing here is Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And it's close to another first down. He'll run down the touchdown at the market. Second and a yard. Value three. Value. Go shot. We'll go play action with John. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And we'll bring up third down.
I feel like a late night, get shit paid when I take flight. I get paid on sick days, my outfits on switchblade. Don't slip J, but I blow cold. Still rapping low, don't let my feet out no. Bad white bitch, thick, I'm iced tea, she work. She got enough bitch, jump up bitch, her ass fat, face so. No back trail, no phone call, no email.
Here's Cobb.
Jetpack shout, that
Is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on the They turn it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That is incredible, forcing that fourth down stop.
And that one pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line.
Gotta grind one stop.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early in this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. Really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is going to be hot, but they say no. So, incomplete pass.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
He's got his man, complete to Pearson. Across midfield, shot out of the cannon. And what after the tip, he goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
La mama, she ready for walls, she ready for dick in her ass in the throat. La mama, she ready for the faculty. La mama, she ready, she after me. Gon' do it, gon' do it, gon' do it. They way too influenced. I do it on the gold on the motherfucking mirror. I do it. I don't know the president, but I got pull. I do it. The only thing I see is red like a bull. That purple label all up under my garment. They torn, I fuck up that bitch in the back and they torn. I feed her that mouth and she put it right there on the tongue. You call me your summer, I'm paying homage to the bone. I'm paying homage to the bone, nigga. You know that's nothing but some palms, nigga. That finger licking in my palm itch. I'm dead fresh, fuck a palm, nigga. I'm on your ass like some thongs, nigga. I'm brand new, just born, nigga. I'm getting hundreds like a foreign nigga. You know we charging like Dodge, nigga. I fuck on your baby mama. I fuck on your baby mama. Let's fuck on your baby mama. I wanna fuck on your baby mama. So here from your baby mama. I need some bread from your baby mama. They here from your baby mama. I need me some bread from your baby mama. Lil' mama, she wet like a boat, the boat. Lil' mama, she wet like a boat. Lil' mama, she wet like a boat, a boat. Lil' mama, she wet like a boat. Lil' mama, she ready for walls, she ready for dick in her ass in the throat. Lil' mama, she wet for the faculty.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the punter, Bradley Kenyon, on to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this return will come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what you are?
And the last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, all that's easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, running left, it's McCaffrey. Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff in the schedule sprints, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. This drive's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So what do you think? Play action right here because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in through. Go play action and take a shot at the end zone.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd. And finally,
they're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
When you come to the floor, better how you go. What's the key to the block? Better how you go.
And just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Better how you go. Took down on my knee.
Looking to put a drive together.
Better how you go.
Run for the first time will be Robinson. And get it across the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll come on 2nd to 6 now from the 24. Robinson with another carry. And he's able to get out to the 32. Right down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Because I know I got the bill for it. For my gun, I'll die for it. Get on the stand and lie for it. Half rapper, half drug dealer. Got a bird up on my wrist. Both of them clearing to the hood. Niggas can't get into this. Late nights in Puerto Rico. Breaking down a half a kilo. Eating chicharron with the people. Having an orgy with 3 hoes. When you come to the floor, see? Better have your gun. What's the key to the block? Better have your gun. Disrespect the game. Better have your gun. Or you dropping the wood. Better have your gun. Talk down on my name. Better have your gun. Or you rich with change. Better have your gun. If you step on my DOs, better have your gun. Or you laugh at my pain. Better have your gun. Look, niggas talking about a run. I'm talking about guns and crime. I'm fucking with you and yours. If you think that you fucking with mine, I'm a diamond in the rough.
And that's a nice pickup on the first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
I ain't with the politic game. Gotta sit up in a jail.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Lights game with a GD. Niggas if you ask me, well, a nigga don't put it past me. I put your body on stand. While I blow it down and match me. When you look to the floor, see? Better have your gun.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Better have your gun. Disrespect the game. Better have your gun. Better have your gun. Better have your gun. Took down on my knees. Better have your gun.
Penix working out of the gun here. Open receiver complete. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
2nd down and 8.
You know I'm a high roller.
Back to the ground with Robinson. Giving 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Huh? I didn't put that person on the wall. I did that right full of paint. You got the paint.
To get the offense off the field, they're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. It's complete. Swings out to his running back. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Good credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave us no comeback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waiting moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Purdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The player.
Move swing, girl, you gon' lose me. Yeah, same thing over and over, girl, can't fool me. Yeah, same thing over and over, girl, you can't fool me. No, that don't. I'm just trying to flex, yeah. Why you wanna pay? You do it best. Yeah.
Losing grip of time and space. My mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes?
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Slipped that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. I'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Now here's Prescott. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
It's time to get there and get down and hit me there. And 9 yards to go.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Somewhere, somehow, I don't get deep. They don't get deep.
Offense in the hurry up here. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And after using an early one, too much for him to spend.
Gotta get good. I can keep taking my toes in that.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Somebody try to run out of the house.
Snap is off, it's Prescott. And they get 2 on the 4th down. Gamble backfires with a sack, and it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
That we're gonna have. You gotta try to find something. You know about yourself. You know about yourself. Whatever business you have, I'll be helping you pay the bill.
Whatever deal you be having, I be wanting to be having payday deals, so you can't see that.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm going to college,
and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Wembley. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll go play action with Purdy. Forced out left. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Back to throw. Purdy. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
Every motherfucking day to feel like
They'll run the first carry of the game for Trey Benson. The pickup of about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in, it's Trey Benson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. To work this out wide to Benson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Draw to Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Make that pussy remember me. Bow your head to a king, nigga. Dreams house, my dreams bigger. Got a deck of cards in my house. Ace of spades, her eyes glitter. Diamonds glitter, my cards thriller. She pray for me.
Murray now. Headed left, buying time. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll mark him out at the 8. It is enough to set up 1st and goal.
Hit you with that long stroke.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You've got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. You get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important.
2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. As they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Bloodhound for the bread. I just smell my niggas just right. I recollect. Hands on, cheesy really counted them checks. I'm Donald Trump in a white tee and white.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Barrow Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Ryland now. TD, he'll send this one away. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Play fake to the cap. Now, Purdy. The defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's a straight can.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Go on, Eric. Yeah.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt Potter. James Conner. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
This nigga fell off. She bang the blue, he bang the red and hot. What's her name from high school? Locked up in the feds. Yeah. Real down to earth, solid bitch. Fuck down Trump the only time we talk politics. We was about to buy like some spiritual monopolists. Made sure she was good so she knew who I was rocking with. Yeah. And that's when shit switched up. She took from me and gave to her nigga. And I only found out just her nigga was full with my sister and he bragged to my sister. Damn. I play a bitch, but a little bitch play me.
Jordan Elliott on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Murray. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll get only about 3 before being written out of bounds. Here comes 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they go with Benson.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game like this. Sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal. You might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Green. Both of y'all can suck it, if you fucking bitch, you play the players, so we watch you feel this shit. Hit the block, pop it,
they'll try and throw for it with Murray.
It's only right, I drill this bitch, you know I run this team.
He does, man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have a first down. And they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. They throw a fence. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. He tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
They'll look underneath here to Benson. Waiting for the full line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
Big time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here. They're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Taking care of business on the ground to get the scoring. Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense.
Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff. It's coming their way. They get this off at the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. The Niners use the first of their timeout. The clock is 55 seconds till halftime. 2nd down and three.
And that's about the time the story begun. First heard a voice now in the cell. It said somebody found that nigga who
Off
got
the play
killed.
fake. Here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. First and 10.
I know. Shit just ain't been hitting recently.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the offer throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Tell everybody to stand clear. Move out the way.
Play action now. Purdy.
The fuck up.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now his timeout. So going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to his fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Third and 6.
No more love, nigga, I'm pissed. Try me, I'm shooting down bricks. Stay out my lane, don't bang my shit. Keep
We'll go play action. Purdy. He's got it and goes straight to Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Lame ass niggas be losing their mind. I focus on making a hit. CMG remember my brand with me. Name one nigga want staying with me. For life, stop playing with me.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone. Fourth down.
Fuck all them niggas, they time up. Tell all them niggas to line up. Nigga, I built this, gotta remind them. Maybach truck recliner, massaging my back when I'm on that time.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
They come, I'm hell of a giant. Niggas who owe me, pay me that now. Pay me that, hey, homie,
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll pick up moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one. They're going to check it at 4.
Fuck you niggas is like that. Touch me, I'll be right back.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out wide. Taking off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take over, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
I really came from the trenches. I know how to go. I'm standing on business. Back the fuck up.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. He'll run again. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face second down and 7.
With a dollar around my collar, I grew up around scales, choppers and marauders, 96 Impalas, Coochies on me, every follow we the Prada in the kitchen.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Build my own table while you begging for a mention. You fighting for attention, I might see your forms tender. This summer all big pointer links, no pendants. When I was young, I hated when I had to ask for flips. So I set my life up where I ain't gotta ask for shit. The most you can do for me is be behind my back. What you is in my face. If you ain't that, I gotta stop.
After the sack, and now it's third and long.
Gotta be in you, it ain't a pill you could take. Even if it was, niggas still a choose a perk. Niggas just want the perks, they don't wanna put in work. Nah, I back so much work and I chill and let my cash down. I back so much work and my motherfucking hand crank. I back so much work and I'm cool, take your back back.
No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one going to be down inside the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Still run with McCaffrey to start this drive. On down at 21, a game of ball. Looking down 8 yards to go. Now Purdy will find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And the work was close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Purdy to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession. To go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down, not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and take the ball over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to take advantage of this short field.
Now take this roll for about a yard at best. D. Winters there to bring him down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Vincent. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. So, 3 quarters now in the book. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Third and 2. Here we go. They put Wilson in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no game.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, that's great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward and push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
First down throw for Murray. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and there's nowhere for that back.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be posting first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Now to Mercado. And he's got no fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
And that's exactly how you should all be finishing the game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. That late touchdown right, that should all just seal this victory away.
Extra point now by Riley.
Catch a nigga and blam, drip game, we ain't not like them. Only nigga you know that rap come through the rack.
It's good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Riley now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he drops down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. The throw is Purdy. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position, which is completely less than half of your passing plays. It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And third down coming up. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play, and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes the first and 10. A dive, and a pass. Incredible. The Niners use the first 3 timeouts, and the clock is stopped with 45 seconds left in the game. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. Throw left side, complete to Pearson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? Back to the air again is Purdy. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. now be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Ryan in motion. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Here's 2nd and 6. Ryman in motion. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They proved much the best in this one. And a solid performance. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.